Hi everyone, this video is in response to a question with regards to constructing a piecewise function if you are given the picture, but you want to go ahead and figure out what the functions for each individual piece are. So in this particular case, what I have in front of me is it looks like two constant functions that are highlighted in the purple and the blue, and then it looks like I have a different function in the middle highlighted in green. So as you can see, before we actually go into the solution of this problem, we have the specific domains highlighted for us in the piecewise function. So this is basically telling us which piece of the function we're using at certain parts of the domain. So for example, from -6 to -1, if you were to come back here and take a look on the graph. So from x values from starting at -6 to -1, we see that we have this blue function that's kind of taking into existence. And then if you move to the green section, if you notice from -1 to +2, the green function is now coming into existence. And then from 2 to 6, the purple function comes into play. So with that being said, let's go ahead and finish and actually construct this piecewise function. So as we can see for the blue, whenever I put in an x value from -6 up to and including -1, that should be a negative in there, my fault, we see that we get this constant function. So when we are plugging these x values in, the output that we're getting back every time is a -3. So with regards to the green function, it's a little bit trickier, but this problem wasn't necessarily designed to be super tricky or super hard. But what we're kind of noticing here is that one of the points is at 0.11. I do have a point at 0, 0. I have another point at 1, 1, and then I have a point at 2, 4. So I'm going to go ahead and just draw an informal table down here just to kind of show what I'm seeing. We do have a parent function or a toolkit function, depending on how you've learned it either in this class or in a previous class, where we've seen this pattern before. And what I want to note here is that this actually is referring to the x squared function, and it has not been transformed yet. It's the basic squaring function. So in this case, our middle piece here, the function that we used here, was x squared. Finally, for the last piece, we're back to a constant function, and we can tell that we are back to a constant function because we have this nice straight horizontal line. So again, basically running from the x values of 2 up to and including 6, it looks like no matter what I put into that function, I'm getting a +2 out. So my piecewise function here is going to be 2. I've gone ahead and I filled in all the pieces, so I'm all set. I'm all done. If you do have any further questions, please let me know.